Okay, so before the video begins, I'd like to say, go follow my Twitch. It'll be on the screen right here, and it'll be linked down in the description below. I do stories every once in a while on there, and I do play a lot of games on there. So if you want to see the gaming part of me, go follow my Twitch. And other than that, enjoy the video. Okay, so I'm gonna be telling the story on how I took 1,500 milligrams of edibles one day. The whole night started off with homecoming. So we were on our way to homecoming, went to homecoming. After homecoming, there was this bonfire we were going to with a couple friends. My friends were drinking, but I'm not a drinker personally. I enjoy smoking. So instead of smoking, because we couldn't smoke at the bonfire, I got edibles. And one of my friends was with me, and he got edibles as well. And we ended up getting like 4 packs each. We were gonna eat them throughout the night, keep our high throughout the entire night. Well, that's not exactly how it went. So the whole thing started. We got the edibles, and I got excited. I was like, dude, we got a shit ton of edibles. I'm gonna eat them all at once. So 3 bags of edibles all down. It was 500 milligrams a pack, so it's 1,500 milligrams. And we took this about an hour before the bonfire, so we would all settle in before we ate a little bit, you know. So we're on the way to the bonfire, and we're sitting in the truck, and this is about 50 minutes in, and the truck starts to levitate. Like, not literally, but like, to me it felt like the truck was levitating, right? So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, holy shit, bro, the truck's starting to float. And keep in mind that I smoke a good bit. Like, my tolerance is not low. Okay, so we're in the truck. I'm like, holy shit, the truck's levitating, blah blah blah. And we're zooming down this road, because the speed limit on this road is like 50. I mean, that's not zooming, but that's definitely zooming whenever you're high. So I wasn't driving, by the way, but we were zooming down this road, and it just felt like the truck was levitating off the ground. And all of a sudden, I just started to, like, this sounds like I'm bullshitting, but it felt like I started to sink into the seat. Like, this is some acid trip type shit, but I did not take acid. So it felt like I was sinking into the seat, and it was a cloth seat. So I was like, I'm pretty sure it was the seat, like my indention in the seat, and I could feel it. But it felt like I was like sinking into the seat, like I was sitting in the middle of an ocean. So we're going down the road, and we're almost there. And as soon as we get there, so I sat in the truck for like an hour straight, because I was so mesmerized. I really thought that this truck was gonna take off into space, like Rick and Morty style. All right, so I was seriously convinced that this shit was about to just take off and soar to the fucking moon, right? So I was sitting in there, and I was like, this bitch isn't gonna leave me. Y'all aren't gonna leave me, bro. I'm going with y'all. And I sat in there for like a straight hour. And usually my highs only last like 30 minutes to an hour, but this one, oh my god, this one lasted like at least 4 hours. So we're sitting out there. I finally ended up getting out of the truck like an hour later, and everybody's already out by the bonfire. They already have the bonfire all built up. It's big now. People are throwing pallets on there, and fucking. So I'm sitting in my little lawn chair, and I look at the fire, and this whole, like, it grows a face. Like Satan came straight from fucking hell and went onto the fire, and he was just like talking, like not talking, but he was trying to talk. He was trying to communicate, but like just couldn't understand him. And I was looking at everybody, and nobody else seemed to notice it. And I was like, what the fuck, do I have some powers or some shit? Because I could see a face building up in this fire. So I'm just like, I'm fucking like, holy shit, bro, Satan's coming to take my fucking soul. I'm ready to just fucking leave. So I told everybody, I'm like, okay, yeah, I think it's time for us to go. So after that, we ended up going to Waffle House. And I'm gonna play a video right quick, actually.
In the street, I'm fitting these rhymes like I eat bologna meat.
So that's my friend. He's actually that's him rapping after like however many tall boys he had. He had like a few tall boys of Twisted Tea, and I think a couple of them had something. I don't know. I don't know what else it had in it. I just knew he had a few Twisted Tea. So, and I'm being fucking blinded. You can see in that video how bright this place is. If you've ever been to Waffle House, they're fucking bright. So I'm being blinded this whole fucking time. I have a headache. We get some food, and I barely even ate anything, dude. I feel like I was about to throw up. I started to green out like at this point, and we as we're walking outside to leave the Waffle House, around the corner. So okay, so behind the Waffle House, there's this like motel parking lot area. Well, there's like 6 or 7 cop cars over there. So I'm like, holy shit, the cops are after me. They're gonna catch me. They know I'm high. They know what I took. They're gonna come search the vehicle. They're gonna take everything from us, take us to jail. That's obviously not what happened. I'm still here, and I would be in jail right now. But that's obviously not what happened. So we get in the truck. I'm like, we gotta fucking go. We gotta go. So we take off. We just zoom out of there. And I was tripping this whole time. So I was like, just drop me off at my friend's house, bro. Just drop me off at Mikey's. So we went to Mikey's house. Whenever I got there, Mikey was like, yo, let's go on an adventure. So they have this gully by their house, and they have these tunnels. It styled fucking tunnels right in this gully, like shit and piss filled tunnels. So we thought it'd be a good idea to walk through one. So I swear, bro, we get in there and we walk about like 30 feet in. I hear fucking laughing. So I'm like, fuck this, I'm out of here. So I'm like, Mikey, let's go, we gotta go. We walk out, and so we're just walking along the gully, and there was these people down the road who have these lights, like the motion detected lights, and we were walking across the edge of the gully and their lights turned on. So I was like, holy fuck, Mikey, I think they see us. And Mikey was like, holy shit, bro, we're gonna get shot. And keep in mind, Mikey was off of he smoked like 4 or 5 joints before this. So he was like, holy shit, bro, we're gonna get shot, we gotta go. So we're running about on a gully, about like a steep ass gully. If you've ever been to a gully, you know how fucking steep they are. So we're running across the edge of the thing, and I just slipped straight down. The fucking gully. So I'm sliding down. My phone's next to me because I had my phone in my hand. It fell out of my hand and it was on the back, and I was like over here trying to grab it, and I finally hit the bottom, and it's just mud, about like 8 inches deep of mud. Right? It's not that deep, but it wasn't shallow. And in my mind, I was convinced that it was shit. I was convinced that I just fell into 8 inches of shit. My phone's laying in it. I had my Alto in my other pocket. My Alto's laying in it. And I grab it all out. And I'm like, holy fuck, Mikey, I'm full of shit now. He's like, yeah, we gotta go back home. We gotta get you in the shower. Because you're gonna smell like, you smell like shit. And it wasn't even shit. I don't know why he said I smelled like shit. It was just mud. It was literally mud. So we get up to the house, and he's like, holy fuck, my girlfriend's in there. She's not going to smell this shit. So I'm sitting outside, I'm waiting for like the quote unquote shit smell to wear off, and I'm sitting there, and I completely forget. He has a door outside. He has a door that leads into like his washroom with his bathroom and everything in it. So I'm just sitting outside. I'm like, I'm waiting, and Mikey walks out that door. He's like, hey, could have walked in here and took a shower. So I was like, all right, whatever, fuck it. I went and took a shower, ended up throwing my shoes away. I threw away the pants I was wearing. I threw away I literally threw away the phone case that was on my phone because I thought it was full of shit. I just threw all my shit away. I was like, I'm not having shit stuff all over the place. So get out of the shower. We ended up just playing Minecraft for the night, bro. The shit was fun. We just ended up playing Minecraft for the rest of our high, and as soon as I came down, I just went to sleep. And yeah, it was a fun adventure. But moral of the story, don't take 1,500 milligrams of edibles unless you know you can, right? Unless you know you're not gonna fucking trip balls, right? And the thing about this was, it wasn't like I was sitting at my peak the whole time. No, I would go up, and then I'd come back down, and then I'd rise back up, and then I'd come back down. So like as soon as I'd like almost hit sober, I'm like, okay, I'm about to be sober. Boom. Straight back up, back at my fucking peak. And then it was terrifying. But yeah, like I said, moral of the story, know your tolerance. Don't fuck up. Don't take 1,500 milligrams of edibles unless you know you can. But yeah, it was an adventure. But anyway, if you enjoyed, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, because I'm thinking about posting some more stories like this. I have many stories to tell, and if you do like it, if I see that it shows, then I'll post some more. But yeah, thanks for watching, and later.